should get this on tape.
Yeah. Houston, Texas, rush hour.
Oh, that's only what time?
In the heat of summer.
4:42.
4:42. We are on our way to College Station.
Why are we in the passing lane? Why are we in the passing lane? This is bullshit.
All these fools.
No, we're getting onto the HIV lane.
HIV lane. Well, Chad, what episode is this, Chad?
Damn it.
I'll say it again if you want me to.
Yeah, say it again.
Chad, what episode is this, Chad?
Episode number 134, mobile edition.
Mobile?
Oh, wow.
Yes. Hey, check out my shirt. Check out my shirt.
Yeah, we just got these in today.
Woo! Is that a
Yeah,
V-neck?
get close. That is a V-neck.
Is that a V-neck?
It's what we call them in unisex.
Unisexy?
Yeah. So.
Hey, why are we doing this in the car? She asked him knowingly.
Because it's fun.
It's fun to do,
And it doesn't take me very long to edit.
and we have nothing else to do for the next hour and a half.
Yeah, well, that's true too.
Besides drive.
But we are extremely busy coming up in the next week, so cannot do this at the at the coffee house or the house or the casa.
House of coffee?
Yeah, the house. So we're on our way to College Station for O'Bannon's 16th sweet 16th year.
Mm-hmm.
Blaggards celebrating 17 years, and new shirts. We got new stickers too.
New attitude.
Yes, we're gonna drop some knowledge on the college tonight. If you don't know, O'Bannon's is our home away from home, and Chris Steele is one of our favorite people, not just because he makes beer at Blackwater Draw Brewing Company with Christian Weingart. Blaggards own the privilege of being the only band to play there from open till present day.
Yep.
They've had a few bands come through, and Blaggards has been the only one that's been asked about. We do have compromised pictures of Chris Steele and some farm animals, but they were all consented. Every single one of them signed it. You know what we're talking about, and so we're off there tonight, and then tomorrow we're going to be celebrating a certain young lady's birthday, Merch Maiden.
Mm-hmm.
Going to have her birthday party tomorrow. We're playing that. So that was supposed to be a surprise, but surprise, it's not. I am
What else is going on this week, fellas?
now it's September. Yes.
Could it be this?
That's right.
Is it happening this week?
That is happening this week.
What's happening, Chad?
We're playing at the Arena Theater with 38 Special. The 38 Special.
That sounds
Not the
special.
.38 special, but the 38 special.
Yeah.
Friday, September 3rd, Arena Theater.
Yeah, we may have some big news coming up on another opening act. So
At Arena Theater.
yeah, maybe definitely we'll open again at Arena Theater. That's for sure. But there's a new surprise coming as far as opening gigs. So
Don't forget the Amy Grant song. Yeah.
oh, grant us this day.
Yes.
So we got our friend who talk about all the time, our good friend Elvirus up in the north. We have some promo videos that we're going to link to
Yeah.
Oh my God.
in this. Oh, that's so.
I saw two of them today. I saw me and Chad's video today. So ridiculous.
Oh, I haven't seen these. Okay.
I'll show it to you.
All right.
Yeah,
It's
we have serious promotion being done up in the Beast Coast right now.
East Coast.
East Coast.
That might be the title.
Should. There you go.
We've only just begun. So anyway, yeah, we got so much going on. So we get back from 38 Special, and where's Saturday? I forgot. Kima, that's right. We're doing the boardwalk with the lineup band out of Galveston. You want to check them out? Top 40. They do songs from all of them. Really good band, and like the Tom Fulligans, Houston's premier Irish punk band. They have been doing. They always do. They always seem to promote us. They always put our stuff on. They repost our gigs and they're just Rob over at Tom Fulligans and the guys in the lineup in Galveston. They just they are constantly online pushing the stuff, and it really is. It's a pleasure to be sharing the stage with those lads, because it's it's not bands are not a pissing contest. Bands are bands are real, and they're meant to move you, or they're meant to move you out, whatever you want to do. But those guys are doing it right. And we appreciate them. So check them out. Tom Fooligans out of Houston, and the lineup out of Galveston. Good guys.
It'll be a party.
Yeah. Oh, Sunday too. Don't we have a Sunday? No, we have a Thursday. We overlooked Thursday.
Oh,
Fat Boots, yeah.
Right.
Fat Boots on Washington.
Fat Boots Trailer Park Bar.
Yes, if you have not been yet, which I doubt you have, it's kind of still a newish kind of place.
Yeah.
But our friend Kenyon over there runs a marvelous watering hole, and staff's top drawer. It's a small place, but it was a lot of fun. We did it the first time 2 months ago. Now we're doing it again this coming Thursday. So no cover charge.
Yeah.
Lots of good drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just a cool little bar. It got some weird press when it first opened, because I guess some people felt triggered by the trailer park theme, which is really not, at least when we were there, it was not really played up that much. I mean, it just seems like a nice, kitschy little bar. I mean, I don't get what the controversy is about.
Just wear your Daisy Dukes, ladies.
Yeah,
I hear it loud and clear.
It's not like Hooters or anything like that.
No.
Not at all. And it's for you old school Houstonians will recognize the building. It's in the same building as right next door to where Mary Jane's used to be. Same building. Not the same space, but the same building.
Right across from where Walters was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So many amazing places that came through that area, and they're now toast. But
Yeah.
I hope these guys are around for a long time. They're hands on, but you don't see them. They're not buzzing around like vultures, trying to push stuff on you. It's a really relaxed place. It's good drinks, good. They also serve screwball. Yes, and good drinks.
There you go.
So we got, what else we got coming up? We got Sherwood.
September 11th.
Sherwood.
Never forget.
Sherwood.
They're actually back to calling it the Celtic Festival now, not just the Gathering. I guess because it takes, I don't know what the difference is.
Well, I think they're full capacity and whatnot. They're still, the vendors and whatnot are doing the masks, and they're trying to keep as many people. Say it's all outdoors, family fun for every age. I mean, from 9 to 90, just everybody. There are tons of bands, and they have the acoustic stuff. They have the Highland Games as well. They have every kind of food imaginable, and there's shade. It's Sherwood, so it's lots of places to sit and relax or jump around, dance, and let the kids run around, play games, and all kinds of stuff. So, and arts and crafts stores beyond what we deserve.
Yeah, and so this will be Eric's first time there with an actual crowd.
That is true.
So we did it last year for the virtual thing, which was taped in advance.
Still very generous of them to put that on.
Yeah,
that was
a big production.
It was a big production, and they really did. They had every intention of losing their ass if it wasn't a success, and it was, because the thing about Sherwood, the Renaissance Festival, their people are so loyal to them and their brand that everybody chipped in, everybody helped, everybody did. Just it was phenomenal, just great to be a part of it. And we're again one of the only bands that gets to come back every year, and we're so grateful. We're so grateful to do. But they have not. Sherwood has not witnessed what we are about to unleash upon them this year.
No.
It's going to be. There will be Sherwood.
Yeah.
And what's the week after Sherwood?
Oh, end of time, my friend. End of time.
10 days, my people.
Yes. Oh my God. I think about this. That's all I've been thinking about since we booked it. But what we're starting in Dallas at Fort David's. And then
Thursday the 16th kicks off the tour. And my birthday party at Poor David's Pub in Dallas, Texas.
Yep.
And then we're off to Oklahoma. Broken Arrow, just southeast of Tulsa.
Tulsa
For the
time.
Scots Fest for a couple days, 3 days.
3 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And who's going to be on fiddle? I forget. Heidi
Hill. Or Heidi Riggs.
Yeah.
Heidi Hill Riggs.
Phenomenal player. We got to meet her when we were on tour out west, and we stopped in Phoenix. She jumped on stage with us and ended up showing us up. We won't ever forgive her for that. But glad she did, because we got to meet her, and she's jumping on a plane and meeting us in Houston. We're going to drive to Dallas and to Oklahoma together. So she's a brave woman and a great fiddle player.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
And then we're off to Wilmington and Pennsylvania, New Hampshire, Maine, back to Pennsylvania,
Ohio.
Canton, Ohio, back to Illinois, and back home. Just in time to play the Cork and Barrel.
Yeah.
We're busy. Couple
Yeah.
days coming up.
It's harkening back to days of yore. Thinking back in
Days of year one.
well, back up through, I want to say up to 2013, we were hitting the East Coast at least twice a year, doing the same, pretty much the same round up through the Midwest,
Yeah, I'm glad you guys called.
over to Philly. Yeah. Right.
Eric C. Who?
So this is gonna be lots of fun.
Well, it'll be fun.
As per tradition, we'll be spending a lot of time with Patrick's family in the Philly area. He's got 2 sisters living there with their families.
Yeah.
Every watcher right now would be cool because the cops,
Yeah.
the cops are on the side of the road right here.
Let's put away the pipe.
Got it, go. Never catch us. Give me those
Yeah.
fancy pants.
Yeah.
East Coast, yeah, I've already done my research on South Street.
Oh,
I've
good.
been looking at places I want to go,
Cool.
which is all of them.
Yes.
Yeah. I am due for a visit to Tattooed Mom.
What do you do for a cheesesteak?
Do vegan cheesesteak, yes.
There you go. I saw the Tattooed Mom place. I want to go there for sure.
Yeah, it's a great bar. It's super cool.
What else? After that, it's October. Might cool down a little bit. Maybe.
No such thing. What is it? 90? Well, yeah, it was cool today.
Yeah.
If we get this tomorrow for the March Maiden Mayhem, we're gonna be happy.
When we're expecting to be in Weston for the Weston Irish Festival in early October.
It's gonna happen.
They're waiting to the last minute to make the announcement as usual, but it's
It's not as usual.
Almost.
They always announce it.
they
It's
schedule.
just-
I mean, yeah, it takes a long time.
Their hands are tied this year because of the so much happening and reemergence of shit. They're just they're just like everybody else, hanging on, trying to make it to the next day.
Yeah.
God, there's so much going on. Then when we come back, we've got a bunch of stuff coming up. We're doing some stuff out in Montgomery for we're doing Pirate Weekend with our friend the Penlands.
Yeah.
When Ren Fair does the Pirate Weekend, we're gonna play out in the campgrounds on the Saturday night, and then November 6th we go right back out there again, and we're gonna do another party out there in the campgrounds. So
Yeah.
we're gonna be spending a lot of time in the van.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dickie.
Eric, you want to say a few words about Charlie Watts?
About who?
Charlie Watts.
Charlie Watts died.
Look where it got him.
That's
80 years old.
That's so eloquent.
He was the heartbeat of the Rolling Stones. Had to be talked into joining the Rolling Stones actually, but he finally decided to do it, and spent the better part of 60 years of his life playing drums, touring the world, and buying antique watches, horses for his wife, and breeding a certain style of sheepdog when he wasn't playing drums. So
Wow, you know a lot about Charlie.
definitely a man of fine taste, excellent timekeeping skills, and
His taste in music could have been better, but
just well, that's not his fault. I mean, he was dealt the cards. He was dealt. by
that's
Mick-
why he was talking
Mick
to him.
Keith. Yeah.
He was really mainly like an old school jazz guy, right?
He was definitely a jazz fan. He's more of a fan of Elvin Jones and Philly Joe Jones than he was of any other rock person that came about. Of course, all of his contemporaries were the Beatles and the Who and Anybody that was in England at that time, they were all pals. But a lot of his side projects were all jazz stuff, playing Charlie Watts big band. He had a small group, and sometimes just sit in here and there. So big fan of the jazz music.
Hey, there's the thing you told me about this a while ago. Actually, you posted about it again after he died. An album he did with Jim Keltner.
That's my favorite Charlie Watts record.
Yeah.
So Jim Keltner's another drummer. He's if you've ever heard the Traveling Wilburys or a lot of George Harrison stuff or any some Elvis Costello stuff, or he's kind of one of those guys that has played with everybody. More noted for a studio musician. The cool thing about this record is that Charlie kind of plays drums, because that's what Charlie does.
Yeah.
He doesn't do much else but play drums.
Yeah.
But Jim likes to program different percussion sounds and play different percussion and do all kinds of crazy shit. So when you hear this record, it's the Charlie Watts Jim Keltner project. You can listen to it on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's very hypnotic and meditative and groovy and swinging. It's a lot of rhythm, not a lot of melody. Although Blondie Chaplin, the singer, who's born with the Beach Boys and currently touring with Brian Wilson right now, does kind of do a vocalese thing on the Elton John suite. But for me, that's my favorite Charlie Watts record, just because it's so different than anything else he's ever done.
Cool.
So, check it out.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this, this may offend somebody, but I don't give a shit. People lament the fact that Charlie Watts is dead, and yes, it's sad. But the reality of it is, he spent 6 years of his life touring the world, playing drums with one of the biggest rock bands in the history of mankind. Made a great living, was able to provide for his wife and his child, and they didn't have to want for anything. So I think we should, rather than mourn the loss, I think we should respect the life.
Yeah.
Celebrate the life. And,
absolutely.
And 80 years old is not bad. Fucking old.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's a long time to be doing anything.
Better than fucking 40 or
true
62.
Yeah, he's on a Mark Bolan type. He was the Charlie Watts type. So he lived his life the way on his own terms, and so we should celebrate that fact rather than mourn. People are like, I can't believe it. I can't believe he's dead.
Well,
motherfucker was 80.
Yeah.
Come on. These guys are not going to. No one's going to live forever.
Yeah. There's a part of it too that he's the first Stone to die since Brian Jones.
Yeah.
So that's a long stretch. That's kind of impressive. Like how those guys lived.
Well,
I think Charlie was a little cleaner, probably.
I think it says something here.
Yeah.
Keith Richards has outlived Charlie Watts.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fucked up, but that's the way it's going to be.
And Bill Wyman, who left the Stones a long time ago, he's still around. He's 84.
I'm sort of hopeful in a weird way that they keep playing. I know that I'm not the biggest Rolling Stones fan in the band, but Steve Jordan was going to sit in anyway. So I hope that they, kind of keep going. I think once they stop doing something, they're gonna.
Well, I have a good question. I'm ignorant when it comes to the Stones. I've never been a fan. Respect what they did. I'm always grateful that they're not Kiss. So a quick question for you. Just give me two drummers. Don't say Ringo, but give me two drummers that could jump in at any moment. Well-known drummers. So other drummers, from different genres that could jump in and do
the sounds.
You
could do his gig. Well, Jim Keltner for sure. Right?
I would say the aforementioned Jim Keltner. Although he's not much of a live player, he's more of a studio guy.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Jordan, obviously, because he's played with Keith. When Keith did that Hail Hail Rock and Roll thing with Chuck Berry, that was Steve on drums for that. And Steve knows that catalog. And he grooves like a mother. Charlie was a groover, not a big soloist. We didn't ever drum solo, so Steve could do it. I kind of think it had to be somebody that's a little bit older, because they would understand the language and the repertoire.
That's what I was thinking.
Than some young guy.
What's the name of the guy who was in the Heartbreakers?
In the
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Oh, Steve Ferrone, he could do it.
Yeah,
Steve Ferrone can do something.
That seems like it would be perfect.
Kurt Pascara is not well known. He's well known to drummers because he basically took the studio chair over for like the Steve Gadd. The way Steve Gadd did, but Steve Gadd's on tour with James Taylor right now. So
oh wow.
Yeah, but there's guys that can do it well, and there's guys that can totally suck at it. But
Yeah.
if you play more than boom, pop, boom, boom, pop, boom, boom, you're probably gonna get fired. Because that's what Charlie played.
How many Stones records do you own, Eric?
How many Stones records do I have?
Yeah. And which ones?
I'm gonna say 0.
Is it 0?
My 8th grade girlfriend gave me
Oh, I know her.
Tattoo You on cassette, and I was sort of like disappointed when she gave it to me. I'm like,
That's
"Oh."
not a good album.
Yeah, it's got it's got that start me up on it, whatever. But the only Stones song that I like is "Can't You Hear Me Knocking," because it's a kind of a halftime thing. It's different than what they normally do.
Mm-hmm.
And they released a song in the '80s called "Mixed Emotions." I like that song. It just was a cool kind of in your face kind of rock song, and it was
Yeah, I remember that one.
a pop song, and it just kind of like resonated with me a little bit more. But the rest of it is, like Patrick said, it's you celebrate the history, but
It's
we all don't have to like
right. Yeah.
all the time.
The only one I own, the only one I actually bought for myself was Some Girls, because I was exposed to that record when it came out, because my stepmom, the same stepmom was talking about, Lynn,
Yeah.
my stepmother who took me to see the Jacksons when I was 10 years old. She had really great taste in music. She bought a lot of that stuff. She had a lot of Dylan and stuff in her collection, and she had Some Girls when it came out. So I heard that record a lot at my dad's house.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I did buy, for whatever reason, I bought this weird live record, live at RFK Stadium in like 1981 or 2 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a live Stones record. I don't know why I bought it. I think I just bought it because
Yeah.
I don't fucking know why I bought it. It's just
Maybe a particular song on there you wanted?
live. So
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like how bad some of those studios records sound. Imagine that live. So
But other than that, I've never really been enticed enough. I mean, I appreciate sometimes. I actually covered one of the solo gigs I played about 12 years ago. I covered Street Fighting Man. That's the only Rolling Stones songs I'd ever learned to play for myself.
I remember playing Sympathy for the Devil
Yeah.
at a random bar in Tallahassee one time when I was down there auditioning for grad school. And me and my buddy Matt, who's the bass player who was going to school there, got up and played. And I think I've done Wild Horses about 100 times in various other bands.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
That seems to be a go-to for a lot of
Yeah.
people with no taste.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you. Yeah, who's next on the death wish? On the death list?
Oh, hey, Paul Stanley's got COVID.
Does he?
That's the best Kiss I've ever sounded. So what?
Some Kiss song about having a fever or something stupid like that.
Oh, let me look it up. It's the only one I can think of.
It's only right now. Look it up. Look it up. It's only right now. Look it up. Look it up.
Okay, well, we seem to.
Come on.
I think we've run out of steam for this episode. Unless we think of something else later.
Speak for yourself.
Let me see. Look it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, many stories are coming, y'all.
Yeah.
So stay tight. Oh, we do have a very limited amount of coffee left because as of Saturday, young lady and her husband are so addicted to it. She called me up and bought 10 bags.
Oh my God.
Of Blaggard blend. Yes. Loves it. Addicted
Nice.
to it. I'm going to get her to write a testimonial for it so we can put it up there. But yes, Blaggard blend is about to hit the empty again. So
Yep. This was like the 4th time we run out of it.
yeah, some good shit. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Cool.
Hope to see you at a show very soon.
Take the shoe. All right, bye, y'all.
All right. See you next week.